How are your personal priorities changing as you get older?
I think I've always been someone who finds just kind of personal happiness and, again, with what I do for a living, really creating and wielding a career path for myself that if I'm going to work really hard, I really want to deduce pleasure from it. But as I get older, I, of course, still, being happy is important, but also I think I've kind of become much more realistic in terms of the monetary return that I expect. And I've become much more honest with myself about that. I'm just not, I guess, willing to put up with what I might have put up with 3 years ago or 4 years ago, because now it's go time. Now is a time when, I think it's really important to reap the benefits and the fruits of all of the labor that I kind of structured and put in early on and continue to put in to my business.
When you think about that realism that's coming with experience, what one example or two examples stand out in your mind and kind of shaping the direction you're taking?
It's almost impossible to ever actually monetize the amount of work and the ridiculous, MacGyvering you have to do from concept to execution. And, until you try that pretty bow around that event, like the amount of work that goes into it. So, it's definitely, I think began to kind of get a little bit bitter and a little bit frustrated with the fact that I was putting so much effort into the business, and that, that certain things, that membership fees and certain aspects of my company were making money, but then I was constantly churning out events that were a ton of work and they weren't as profitable. And so I kind of had to step back and really do one of the most difficult things to do, which is, really assess and reflect back on, why I was feeling this way and why I was, feeling frustrated and dissatisfied, which is very, humbling, wonderful, and terrifying task to do. And, really reevaluate it and come up with a plan moving forward to, to address it and to really MacGyver and fix the situation.